What's up, y'all? I was cracking this D. About to react to this video by Impressive. This is Nicki Minaj subs Beyonce on Say So Remix. Excuse me? And Jeezy accused of DMing girls behind Jenny's back. Already? Didn't they just get engaged or whatever? Jesus. I would never, ever want to date a rapper. I did not listen to this Say So song, but I did see a quote of what Nicki Minaj said, and something about your real ass didn't keep your man from cheating on you or some shit like that. So I'm confused why people think this is referring to Beyonce. I thought her and Beyonce was cool. They did a song together and all that. So why would she be coming at Beyonce? That's kind of strange. But that was a long time ago. They haven't made any recent music. So maybe it's some tea that I don't know about. I don't know. We're about to see what happens. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj just dropped a highly anticipated remix to Doja's song Say So, and it has a lot of people buzzing about it. I do see a lot of fans are excited
people
about
not mad
the
that she
remix.
said this.
Now I did hear the original version of
her fans
song,
is annoying. I hate
in the
Nicki
original
Minaj
version, Nicki had a different verse. However, Nicki did switch up her verse and made finishing touches at the last minute. And I do believe she did this after hearing Megan Thee Stallion's remix to Savage, because when Beyonce hopped on Savage, she turned the song into a completely different song. And I'm sure Nicki and Doja Cat weren't really expecting that. But Nicki was like, you know what? I have to go back into the studio. We got to switch up some things. So the song is different. And I have to be honest, I wasn't overwhelmed with this remix. I thought Nicki's verse was a little stronger on the other one, but that's my personal opinion. I know some people may not agree. And Nicki also sang on this song. I actually like Nicki singing on this song in particular because this is a fun pop dance track, and Nicki's voice really does fit this song. So I thought Nicki's singing was the highlight of this remix. Now there was a part in the song that did have a lot of people talking. Nicki said this: "Why you talking about who body fake? With all the fillers in your face, you just full of hate.
I didn't see
this.
That
real blank ain't keeping your dude home. Now you looking silly. That's word to silicone." Now, when Nicki said this, people immediately thought she was talking about Wendy Williams, because Nicki and Wendy have been at odds with each other.
In fact, that would make more sense.
Wendy did body shame Nicki.
And can you imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips?
And she looked good, hater.
The plastic of it all, you know what I mean? And she's gonna have a big belly, and she's short, and she's got the boobs and the hips.
After Wendy made this statement, Nicki did go in on her Queen radio show, and people assumed that she dissed her in the Say So remix, because we all know that Wendy has fillers in her face. She can be full of hate sometimes. And her real behind definitely did not keep her husband home, because he was out here cheating on her with his longtime side chick. So people assumed that she was talking about
I hate when people blame women for that. That is so...
the bill, right? However, Nicki
so
denied talking about Wendy. She said the line ain't about Wendy though. Hashtag Say So remix. So that raised even more questions. Who was Nicki talking about? Because she didn't add that in there for no reason. That was very direct. And it was towards the end of the song, so she made sure that the listeners caught it. Now, some other people thought that she may have been talking about Cardi B. We all know that Nicki and Cardi B...
Cardi ain't talking about a body fake. It's her body fake.
She was talking about Cardi B this time, because her lyrics specifically said that real behind ain't keeping
and her ass is fake.
I think most of us know that Cardi's butt is not real, because she did admit that she had butt shots. So this lyric would apply if her butt was real, but since her butt is not considered to be real, I don't think it was directed towards her. Now, there were some other speculations that Nicki could have possibly been talking about Beyonce. Some people speculated that Nicki was responding to Beyonce's verse on Megan Thee Stallion's remix for Savage. Now, Beyonce said in her verse, "Big B, and that B stands for bands. If you want to see some real behind, baby, here's your chance." Now, Nicki said in her verse that real behind ain't keeping your dude home. You looking real silly. That's word to silicone. So there are some people who think that Nicki was responding to Beyonce when she said this. And I'll be honest, I don't necessarily believe this. I don't think that Nicki would actually be bold enough to come for Beyonce. I do think that Nicki and Beyonce have a good rapport with one another. They've hung out together, they've worked together, and they even collaborated with each other. That was a long time ago. I don't think that Nicki
about how many years that was.
Would shade Beyonce, because that doesn't sound like something she would be bold enough to do, because Beyonce is very powerful in the industry. But then again, I understand why some people think she's shading Beyonce, because she did coincidentally switch up her verse after the Savage remix dropped. So it
that is real ironic
as a response to the song to purposely stir up some controversy. Nicki thrives off of controversial publicity, so this could very well be a PR stunt. Who knows? But I don't think Nicki was talking about Beyonce. And if she was, she would never admit to it. Now, I do want to move on and talk about something that I did find a little interesting. There's a blog named Gossip of the City who caught screenshots of this model named Jasmine Sanders hinting that some engaged celebrity was trying to slide in her DMs. She said, "You gonna regret hitting me up? Trust, it's quarantine. I got time to hit you with the facts. Like, how's your girlfriend? Does your fiance know you sliding in DMs? Chill, you got the wrong one. If we talked and you have moved on, move on. Stop checking on me, because I'm just sitting here laughing." Now, people were wondering, who is Jasmine Sanders talking about? She did drop hints that the man who was dipping in her DMs is one of her exes, and he's also engaged.
Oh, that's real specific.
Now, a lot of people were speculating that she was talking about the rapper Jeezy. Apparently, Jasmine and Jeezy did date at one point, allegedly.
He got
I saw some pictures floated online of them going out to dinner, but I don't know if that constitutes to them being in a relationship. But people assume that this was the engaged ex that Jasmine was talking about, because Jeezy is currently engaged to Jeannie Mai from the talk show The Real. Now, I have to say, Jasmine could have been talking about anybody, because Jasmine has been linked to several different men in the industry. So we don't know who she's talking about. We don't even know if she's talking about a rapper or athlete or a singer or whoever. She's dated around, so we don't know which ex she's talking about. However, Jeezy is the one that came up the most, because he's the one who's actually engaged. So when Jasmine tweeted this, she did create quite a stir on the blogs. Now, some people were very interested to know who she was talking about, but she deleted her tweet and didn't say who it was. She said, "I love a good post and delete." Someone said, "Who fiance keep DMing you?" She said, "If I wanted y'all to know, I would have tagged his name when I posted it. He saw it, don't worry. He hasn't been hitting me since." So Jasmine didn't say who it was, but I do find it interesting that she didn't deny that it was Jeezy.
You didn't even have to say that.
I think that if she didn't want people to assume that it was Jeezy, she should have said something, but she didn't. So I guess she wanted us to continue to speculate. But if Jeezy was the one who actually was sliding in her DMs, I have to say that's not a good look for him. That's not a good look at all. Now, he probably was just trying to check on her. However, men who are in relationships don't typically slide in their ex's DMs and randomly checks on them in the middle of the night. That is a big red flag. And if Jeannie suspects something, she will definitely be out of the door, because Jeannie has always said that cheating is her deal breaker. But once again, I do want to emphasize that we don't know if Jasmine is talking about Jeezy or not. Jasmine could be talking about anybody, because she has dated different men in the industry. So I don't want to just go out and say, "Oh, Jeezy is trying to cheat on Jeannie." I don't want to do that, because there's not enough evidence to really prove that. Now, the last topic I want to get into is the rapper Chingy admitting to sleeping with the comedian Tiffany Haddish. If you don't know, a few months back, Tiffany
Oh,
Haddish
blame her. He
went on
fine.
Ellen's show and she claimed that she smashed Chingy. Chingy, however, went on Instagram and he was denying that he ever slept with Tiffany Haddish. And I do remember making a video about this, defending Chingy.
Oh, he don't
but
look so
after
fine
I
right
made
there,
that
never mind.
video, Tiffany did respond and say that Chingy was
like
lying.
27
And I never
minutes,
got around to
like
doing an
it. Sleepy. I
updated
was
video
definitely
on
in bed
that,
that time.
but Chingy did confirm recently that he did actually sleep with Tiffany Haddish.
What?
And he confirmed this on the Mike and Donnie show on Fox Soul.
So a couple about 6 months ago, Tiffany Haddish came out on Ellen and basically said that she smashed Chingy.
I actually didn't remember it. I don't remember it still to this day. So I had to call my brother, who I know everything. And so I asked him, I was like, because back then I used to drink it, and I was like a bowling ball. I was knocking them down. Woo! I'm talking about knocking them down. So I called him. I was like, hey, man, did that happen? He said, yeah, that happened. He
That's
said,
what
I
I'm
was
proud of,
friend.
bro.
You had her one night. Everybody was up. You was in my room. Then you and her went to your room and woo-doo-woo. So I said, it is what it is. It is what it is.
So after you denied it and you came out, have you spoken to her? And
No, I spoke to her then. I spoke to her when it was going on.
Fences mended, apologies accepted, facts checked. I'm correct. Phone calls received.
Girl, that's
And
not
I
something
still
I
got
would even
the
fight
two,
for.
don't play.
Okay, so
She was always. I used to go to comedy shows. We used to go to comedy shows to see her perform. She was on the grind back then, though.
Right.
Tough. Like she was doing her thing back then on the come up, tough man. And she a friend. She cool as hell. But I just forgot that.
So there you have it. Tiffany was telling the truth the whole time.
No, he's still fine.
She and Chingy did smash. But I wish Tiffany never admitted to sleeping with him because that's private business. And not only that, it looks even worse that
When
she
he come
slept
out
with him
and
when
say-
he was drunk. I know if the roles were reversed, it would be a huge issue. So I wish she never said anything. But she was telling the truth the whole time.
She said he was sleeping.
Anyway.
I don't know why she was going so hard to prove that though. Like after he came out and said, no, we didn't fuck. Oh, yes, we did fuck. We didn't. Like you was sleepy. Like, girl, that is not a good look for you to be going in about how much you slept with him, girl. Whatever. As far as this Nicki Minaj and Beyonce situation, let's see what the Barbs are saying. These fucking comments, because they dislike the hell out of this video. They are so annoying. Obviously, not all of her fans are annoying, but a lot of them are. Stop putting these women against each other. She didn't shade anyone. Stop creating beef. But she did shade somebody. How you gonna say she didn't shade somebody when she clearly did? Stop putting black queens against each other. This girl literally was referring to somebody, and she admitted that she was. She said, I wasn't talking about Wendy. So you're admitting that you were talking about somebody. Because sometimes people just rap on a track and talk shit just to talk shit. They're not even talking about anybody, specifically. But she specifically came out and said, I'm not talking about Wendy. I'm not talking about her. But clearly that insinuates I'm talking about somebody, just not her. So how you gonna say she wasn't talking about nobody? Yes, she was. I don't like this pitting females against each other. Y'all are, okay, y'all delusional. Y'all are delusional. This was not created out of the clear blue sky. Nicki is obsessed with Beyonce. She's a huge Beyonce fan. Y'all don't know the details of what's going on behind the scenes. This is what else gets on my nerves about a lot of these fans. Y'all act like y'all are friends with these people. Y'all don't know them. Y'all don't know what arguments took place behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what conversations occurred, what text messages were sent. You don't know. So you cannot state, oh, they good friends. They like each other. You don't fucking know. And like I said, they did music together a long time ago. That was many years ago. It's not like they have any recent music together. We don't know what's going on with their relationship. So she could be talking about Beyonce. But, the whole, stop putting people against each other is tired because, they talking shit in their songs. So this pitting women against each other thing is not a thing in this case when they're coming out and talking shit about someone else. Like, that don't make no fucking sense. But anyway, maybe we should talk about Beyonce. Who knows? Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!